Greetings once again, pirates on the high seas. Duuz-Diz-Din back again with another episode of One Piece, where previously, the Straw Hat team that decided to go inside of the Labophage laboratory found themselves coming face to face with a pacifista clone Lunarian hybrid of Jinbei. It's all the thing, with Edison and Pythagoras gathering a lot of data and ideas, while Lilith just reveled in the throwdown between the Seraphim and the pirates. It was knocked down, it was dragged out, but it didn't get too serious. It got a little dangerous here and there, but it wasn't the absolute worst of situations. Enter Shaka the Good, who shut down this little experiment and talked candidly with the pirates, saying that, well, we don't really trust you because we don't know you, but we do have information for you. Namely, that Egghead is not a world of the future. It's the world of the past. Everything we see existed almost 1,000 years ago, while the group with Luffy and Bonnie discover an ancient robot from that long ago time. What mysteries will Shaka reveal to our heroes? Join me as I find out, won't you? A forbidden piece of history. The theory concerning a kingdom. 900 years ago. What are you talking about? Do you mean a futuristic city like this existed that many years ago? You get to actually see the people out there. I love that. That drip. It's just a theory. A game theory. A man who once risked his life for archaeology shed light on a certain ancient kingdom and the manufacture of machinery which has been discovered at a certain site. Besides, with the reign of that kingdom, was that machine built during the 100-year void? How much do you know about that? Robin, do you know something? I bet you don't even want to think about. But 22 years ago, your birthplace of Hera was destroyed by the Navy's buster call. Yeah. Ooh, everybody got dead serious. It was like, ooh. It's one of those moments where it's just like everybody got real on guard about that, because it's just like, okay, we know that story. Everyone knows that story. I believe that because Ahara learned of the existence of that kingdom, the 100-year void, contains the history of the conflict between the Advanced Kingdom and the 20 Kingdom. I love the display of that. She's like Space Invaders, the 20 kingdoms who won the battle. Later found the world government and created the world as we know it. And in order to prevent anyone from inheriting that ancient kingdom's ideology, they erased it completely from history. I can't believe it. What? Is that true? Yeah, the funny thing is, it's a lot of the characters finding this stuff out, but if you've been paying attention to One Piece for a long enough amount of time, it's all stuff you kind of already knew. And let's face it, a lot of stuff that Robin already knew. But an exciting story. It's too grand a story for me to comprehend. Yeah, I mean, erased completely. Wait a minute, Vegapunk. If Hara received a buster call because of that, that means people who learn about it, yeah, they'll be killed. He was like, yeah, what I just told you basically means I've signed your death warrant. Hey, he didn't even ask. Why did you tell us about it? Damn, I've heard it, so let's forget it. I don't know anything. I didn't hear a thing. I didn't know anything. Calm down a little. I said it was just a theory. It was horrible. I don't want to die. Now, Nico Robin. If Hara was destroyed because of this theory, don't you think that means the government has admitted it to be true? Right? The very act of doing something like that just proves the theory, which is exactly why they didn't want anyone to survive. Like, the more you actually look into this, the more it's just like, yeah, this is really sus. Hey, whose side are you on anyway? The scholars of Ahara continue to study the valuable materials and made a theory. The position as high as yours. Would the government tell you? No, they didn't tell me anything. The rules still stand. Even if I'm affiliated with the government, I'll be killed if I mention it. Then I don't want to know. This is like torture. Get me out of here. Yeah, but the thing is, Robin already knows this. This is exactly why she's being hunted down. Well, then again, no, she doesn't. There's elements of it she understands, and it's a lot of what she's searching for. And there might even be some elements that haven't been revealed to us, but have been revealed to her. Robin keeps things as close to her non-existent vest as possible, that even we the readers are left in the dark sometimes about what it is she actually knows. How did you find out about the kingdom? The books that Ohara acquired from all over the world must be. The will of Ohara lives on. That day, the world was thrown into confusion. Ohara, an academic island with the most advanced knowledge in the world, was destroyed overnight, leaving just one girl behind. Ohara was accused of being an evil group of scholars, planning to overthrow the world government. Several months after the incident, I visited Ohara because I knew the late Professor Clover, the archaeologist Caesar, so I wanted to lay flowers. You knew him? Yeah. Oh god, that's right, young Clover. That's so wild to see. That's right. Oh my god. It's so wild to actually see Clover as a young man. But hey, every old man was young once, just like me. He was obsessed with the 100-Year Void and went on adventures to scour the world for documents about it. He was arrested by the Navy and jailed 10 times. There he is. And he became the most famous archaeologist in the world. Eventually, scholars who were impressed by him came together at Ohara, and the island became the center for archaeology. You could say the tragedy occurred because he was talented. The past belongs to all mankind. No one has the right to stop one from wanting to know our unspoken history. By analyzing the ancient documents of some poneglyphs, we eventually noticed the existence of a country. There is no trace of it left now. But what the document brought to light was the existence of a grand kingdom, although it seems to have boasted much power in the past. The information on this country has obsessively been erased. They probably sensed they'd be defeated by the allied countries, later to become the world government. Exactly. Like, we learned all this because of what Clover said at Ohara. But I mean, it's a lot of stuff that I don't think Robin heard too much about. I know she would have noticed, she would have known certain things, and the true scope of it all would come to light more and more as she got older, and so inscribed all the truth on stones to pass it down to the future. Indeed, those stones are the poneglyphs that remain to this very day. I see. That's a bold hypothesis. It's true that the ancient weapons would threaten the world. However, isn't it actually that the world government is more threatened? Are people becoming aware of that kingdom's existence and ideology? The name of this once prosperous kingdom that holds the key to everything is... Yup. Oh, they cut out the moment where the Gorosei said to shoot him. Was that not in the anime? Ohara has come to know too much. Give the attack signal. I'll initiate a buster call. Yeah. It's essentially like carpet bombing a place. Thus falls the tree of knowledge. When I set foot on Ohara, the place was an absolute disaster. Hey, scorched earth. Your first glimpse of the true Vegapunk is like, the fuck am I looking at? Even the tree of knowledge was burned to the ground. Looking at it in the manga was already like, wait, what? But even seeing it in the anime is just like, I don't know if I like how this looks. I feel like everything was reduced to ash. Oh man, that weird wind sound. What the heck was that? Was it? Nah, maybe. But when I walked deeper into the island, I witnessed something astonishing. What is all of this? A vast amount of books of all kinds was submerged in the lake at the center of the island. Perhaps the scholars stayed on this island which was burning under the buster call, and died protecting the legacy they were to leave to the future. The book that so many scholars protected at the risk of their lives. Even if ignorant soldiers found them, they wouldn't know how valuable they are. It's a victory for Ohara. When I saw it, I couldn't stop my tears from falling. Please take care of Robin. Please let my daughter escape from this island at all costs. What? No, what about you, Mom? Aren't you gonna come with me? I love Olvia. What are you gonna... There are still things that I have to do here, so... Yeah. She finally understands why her mom and the others stay behind. Mama, I don't want to be separated. I'll stay here too. See, for all the padding that the anime does, actually juxtaposing these scenes in greater detail help you fully understand the scope of these moments and when you go back and watch, and it's just like, okay, I understand what's being done here. I mean, we knew that the scholars were trying to save the books. We didn't know if they managed to do so, though. You're an Ohara scholar, you should know this very well. History is the treasure of mankind. It will certainly light up the future you young ones will live in. But the history we receive from the past will disappear, unless we pass it on to the next era. Put out the fire, protect the books. Save as many books as we can. Put the books out of the library. See, it's actually the same way that, Old Wano was preserved, essentially. because it was not salt water and stuff like that. And you'd have to curate the books very well after you recover them. But with enough of the information salvaged, you could potentially find out a lot of good stuff from all these books. You just have to very carefully get them dry again. I can only imagine the process to recover these books and make sure that they were kept safe. Revealing the history isn't what Har was trying to do. You just want to accept the voice of the past and protect them. The research will end now, and even if Har is obliterated, you cannot give up on the future you young ones will live in. I don't understand. You will understand someday. Now, go Soul. Are you sure about this? Yes. Oh God. Oof. Oh man. Yeah. I can't not start to get emotional. I can't. I cannot do it. Like, show me any sad scene in One Piece and challenge me not to get emotional. I will fail it every time. Every time. I'll stay here too long. Oh man. Live, Robin. Be proud, Robin. Your mom is honorable. Someday pass down this island's history, Robin. Har fought against the world. Oh, whoa. This moment. Oh, what's the matter, Rob? Hey, how dare you make her cry, you helmeted fool? If you go Vegapunk, I'll kick your ass into the yard. Get those shoes off of me, you bastard. You damn helmet. Vegapunk, just as you guessed, Har uncovered the existence of the kingdom. I see, and that's a fact. Where are the books? That we're in the lake now. I wanted to bring them back to Punk Hazard, but if the higher-ups heard about it, it would all be over. Actually, I ran into those guys that day. Yeah. Oh, there he is! One of the first of many just, like, shocking moments of Egghead. Like, Egghead just had, oh my god. Egghead has so many amazing moments. Like, any lows are always eclipsed by the high. I will say that. Like, and that's just from a perspective of me understanding that some people don't enjoy certain aspects of it. I've enjoyed damn near every aspect of it. Me personally, it's been like the highest high of One Piece. Like, man. I mean, are there certain things that I would have loved to have seen in Egghead that haven't happened or have yet to happen? Yeah, of course. But man, oh, I just have so much love. And the tears I have shed. Time and time again, it's the peak of One Piece. Just so many great moments. I gotta stop. I don't want to give too much away for people who have only seen the anime. Maybe I'm hyping it up too much. Oh, God. Hey, there's no cockpit on this thing, Chopper. You haven't checked under its jaw. Okay. Like a couple of little kids. I mean, essentially they are. General Frankie has his cockpit at the front. And since this is so big, it could be some place we never imagined. You don't see anything from here. Alright, Chopper. When there is a robot, yeah, we've got to do it. Let's go. Oh God, the animation here. Combine! Fire Stocking 2. Oh God. This wasn't in the manga. But I love it. I love stuff like this. You're a robot warrior on a search mission. Let's show everyone our combined power. Alright, rocket to booster. Leave it to me. What are they doing? There's the cockpit. I guess you can't understand. That's a dream come true for them. Man, Jinbei is such a dad. Big Papa Jinbei. Or more like a granddad. Or your uncle who knows how to have fun. Maybe that's why I relate to Jinbei so much sometimes. Like, if I was any One Piece character, I feel like I'd be Jinbei. Or at least I'd hope I'd be Jinbei. Made plenty of mistakes, but I always try to be a positive force in the world where I can. A dream, huh? Is there any door? I don't think it's here. I can't find it either. It's not here. Hey, it's on its back? Yeah, let's get down then. No, behind me, there's... Oh, sorry. Don't move your head. Sorry, I'll be careful. He proceeds not to be careful. Did you hear what I said? Oh, God. He inflates. Chopper uses... guard point. Yeah, I had to think about it for a second because he doesn't use it. I swear. It's filler, but I love the antics. It's the best part sometimes. The little exploration. What did they combine for after all? I guess there's no cockpit. There's no cockpit. I feel like that was an error on the part of the subs, but at the same time, I could believe Luffy saying, I guess there's no cockpit. I could believe Luffy would say that. Maybe this robot is autonomous. Oh, one of those. Let's see. Maybe it'll react if we say something to it. Like, move. Move, robot. It didn't work. I wonder what the magic phrase is. No, it must have a name. We should call that. Move, Robonosuke. Actual children. That's not it. Let's call it by different names. Yeah, move Robomaru, move Big Robo, move Robotar, move Miracle Robo, Robo Ace, Victory Robo, Robo King. Oh god, body ass shot. Gee, what are you guys, kids? There's no way you could get it to work like that. Oh! Oh, jeez! Is that how it looks? Jesus Christ! I remember this moment, but my god! Jeebus! I didn't think it would look like that. Are you okay? Yeah. What was that? The robot exploded. No, it wasn't an explosion. Then what just happened? Hey, there he is. Help me, Quasar. Quasar. Oh no, it failed again. Someone help me, Quasar. Maybe space-time distorted while I was warping. Was that old man there before? I was thinking, hey, I don't think so. My body's sinking. There he is. What a way to meet him. Somebody. I don't know what's going on. Old man, do you need help? He's literally crying out for help. He is thinking, oh god. Help me, Quasar. What the? You're just like Kinemon. What a weird callback. Hurry up. Yeah, you're lucky they were here. I'll get you out. Thanks. I thought so. It's him. Thank you. By the way, you're Dragon's son, right? Who are you, old man? I knew you were here. I'm glad you came. And you're Bonnie. You've grown up. Vegapunk. I'm glad to see you doing well. Oh man, are you floating? You're wearing them too. What? Those dump shoes have a hover function. What? A hover function? How can we use it? First, press the button on the side. Oh, this one? And this lever. Push it further down. Like this? Yeah, that's it. Fly with the Vegapunk! We've flown too far. Help me, Quasar! Dr. Vegapunk! The man with the best brain in the world. The man with the best brain in the world. The genius scientist, Dr. Vegapunk appears. Leader of the Navy's Special Science Group, the SSG. Oh, God. It's so funny. They added so much flair to that. It gave me this weird goosebumps all of a sudden. I don't know what it was. It's so fun. It is so fun. Oh my god. It's weird how the simplest things in this series can give me these weird emotions. And that's why I think I love Egghead so much, because there's so many elements of moments that were just nice. Even in terms of filler back in the day, where we just have these fun, quirky, weird little moments that would sometimes be a little pumped up from the manga, but I always enjoyed those moments because they added just that extra little bit of personality in a series that already is just brimming with personality. It just always hits so well for me. Takes me back to the time of only being able to watch episodes of One Piece on YouTube with fan subs. Here it is. Tell me, Robin. Choppers, I want to learn more, you fool. Hey guys, I'm Chopper, the ship's doctor of the Straw Hat. I'm Robin, an archaeologist. Robin, I can't wait to learn as always. Information can be the strongest weapon. Let's keep learning. And this is why I don't hate this little segment, because it's just like, dude, so much comes back around in Egghead. This is honestly kind of crucial. Just to get you a little up to speed on anything you might have missed. It's like, thank you, One Piece anime. You understand. Yeah, today we'll learn about this one, Jaguar Diesel. He is a giant and a former Navy Vice Admiral. He and Kuzan, also a former Navy officer, were close friends. He was born on March 6th and likes roasted whale. When he met my mother Olivia, he began to question the Navy's brand of justice, and he ran away from the Navy along with my mother. He watched ashore on O'Hara, then he met you. Yeah, he protected me from the Buster Call. You're alone now, but you'll meet friends someday for sure. The sea is vast, so someday, definitely, you'll come across friends who will protect you. No one is born into this world to be alone. You are a prophet. Oh, Lilith. Who is it? I took over this segment. Wait, what? No. Wait, no, what? little hijack the after credit segment. I love it. Oh, I'm glad I watched these now. We're gonna start mixing it up. What an absolutely fun episode. And while it's obvious there was padding, but at the same time, unlike some other people, I've always kind of been under the belief that even if you only ever adapt one chapter, and sometimes less than a chapter of One Piece, there is so much chock full in any given chapter of One Piece. I can kind of see how you might want to divide that up a little bit more, especially depending on what you actually decide to pad it out with. You know, correlating information, certain elements that relate to what we're seeing currently, a swell of music, a bit of tension, a bit of exploration that wasn't there before, a bit of fun and quirky animation like when they were flying up towards the end, a little bit of more visual flair, as it were. I can never truly be mad at the One Piece anime for doing a little bit extra. But I'm one of those people who, you know, I've seen a lot of people, especially even in terms of the manga, who sometimes feel like, you know, Oda pad things out a little too much. Whereas, you know, depending on the situation, I can feel like that too. But in other situations, I'd rather Oda do things as he feels fit. I don't want him to rush, in no way, shape, or form. I want to enjoy these moments to the fullest, because that's my favorite elements of One Piece. Those overly dramatic and impassioned moments, that swell and rise of music, that little bit of flair, those little quirky moments, those shaking revelation. Some of the best things that have ever been in the One Piece series have just been Oda being like, what if I just added this? Or what if I did this? And we've gotten so many characters through Oda doing that. Vivi was never supposed to be a prominent character. We were never supposed to have 7 warlords. We were only supposed to have 4 emperors. The supernovas, or the super rookies, think about the incredible directions we've gone with characters like Beige, Drake, Apu, Hawkins. Even if you don't like those characters, we've done so much with those characters. Law wasn't supposed to be a prominent character. Hell, Oda has even admitted he thought Kid would be the most prominent out of the supernovas. But the popularity of Law, and now Bonnie, gee, with all the directions we've gone with so many of the supernovas, I'm like, okay, we've been saving a Rouge for the longest time. What's going to happen when a Rouge comes back around into the story? Because so many of these arcs have involved the supernovas to such a degree. Even the Shichibukai, the 7 warlords, Dracul Mihawk and Doflamingo, just, these were characters who were not supposed to be in the original premise of the story, but things shifted, they changed, they grew, they expanded. And that's why I'm like, no, let it expand, let it build. Shoot, One Piece is one of the few series where I'm sometimes looking forward to the filler, just to have a little bit more wacky, goofy, extra time with our hero. It's why when I saw we weren't having a full-on filler arc after Wano, I was kind of bummed, because I'm just like, this feels like the time to do it. We have Jinbei, we have all the Straw Hats fully together for the first time in such a long time. It's like, I kind of feel like we should have a filler arc. You know, 5-10 episodes or so, just a filler arc to kind of, you know, honestly, ease us into what was coming in Egghead, because so much happens in Egghead. Do I think that the anime will catch up or risk catching up? No. There's too much. There's too much content for it to catch up. And if they decide to show something that wasn't shown in the manga, because I'm wondering, will they do it? They might not, but they might. Because the funniest thing about the One Piece anime is sometimes they receive information from Oda. Oda will tell them things that just will blindside even manga readers. And that's one of those things that just make me go, I have to watch the anime. Because sometimes there's that little bit extra that'll blow my mind. Okay, I've gushed enough. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed the ride. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I've been Duuz-Diz-Din, and I hope to see you later. Till then, bye-bye.